Can you accidentally break a church law and get away with it just because you didn't know? Most people think the answer is a simple no, but Canon 15 says it's actually a bit more complicated than that. Here's the ignorance algorithm of the Catholic Church. Here is the hard truth. If a law is meant to invalidate an act, like a marriage or a specific blessing, ignorance doesn't save it. Even if you genuinely didn't know the rule, if the law says the act is invalid, then it's invalid, period. It's like trying to drive a car without an engine. It doesn't matter if you thought the engine was there, the car still isn't going to move. In canon law, some rules are hard-coded into the system. But here is where Canon 15 gets strict. It states that ignorance or error about a law is never presumed. If you live in the church, the system assumes you've read the manual. You can't just claim you were clueless to get out of a legal obligation. The burden of proof is on you to show why you didn't know. And "I didn't feel like checking" isn't a valid defense. However, there is a small window of mercy. If the law isn't an invalidating one, your ignorance might reduce your culpability, meaning you might not be as guilty in the eyes of the church. Essentially, you might still be wrong, but you're not necessarily a rebel. The church distinguishes between a technical error and a willful defiance. Subscribe to get a notification when we publish Canon 16,